Milan are looking to get a flying start here in the long race towards the finish line. This is a day for optimism, for hope, for dreaming of what might be. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. And we're underway.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
And here's Fulkrug. And he's quick to snatch it back. Sara did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Well, there is no question that Eden Hazard, on his day, is one of the world's best, Jim. So how do you interpret the role he's been given here?
Well, we all know he's at his best when he's coming in from that left side, whether it's to drag people away and isolate them or to combine with central attackers. But he also often plays as a 10, as we know, in a free role.
And is that a new dimension to his game?
No, he's been at that for years, and he's just very good wherever he plants himself.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Bartasagi. Schick. Nothing significant to report up to this point, but we are still very early in the game. Out to the left it goes. No, that's been intercepted. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Ball driven towards the far post. Rabiot engages and forces him off the ball. And the shot! Goal! Manchester United! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Manchester United are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Milan are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. And it's Neymar. Gakpo with the cross. Rabiot. Now it's Fulkrug.
Milan really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Now it's Schick. And he's worked it through. They're urging him to shoot. Oh no, this does not look good. And he's gone looking for safety. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Well read, and the danger is averted. In once more. Gabbia deals with that comfortably. Rafael Leao. Now Modric. Rafael Leao is wide and looking to get onto this. Now it's Hazard. Knocks it into space. Schick. Great chance! Oh, it's fallen loose again! And he hits the net. Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
And that has been cleared. And here's Schick.
Schick really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
It's a promising position. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. That has been slung wide. Neymar. Oh, that's fabulous. Sara. Goes down, but nothing given. Bartasagi. Over to the left.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Rafael Leao. Oh, good play on the left-hand side here. Sara. Tries a shot! And it's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
Those of you making their way home on public transportation today, please watch the screen for train departure times from all local major stations.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Keeper's got good distance on that. Looking to play him in. Oh, he's found support out wide.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
He's got away. Rafael Leao. Rafael Leao plays it in. Sara. And it's Alexander-Arnold. And here's Fulkrug. Now that's well seen too. Loose ball now, and there's a chase. And the shot! It's there! They're back within reach! There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So is this the start of a comeback? Oh, easy pickings there. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Milan are still behind, but they've increased their level of interest here.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Oh, shooting chance! It's in! And they are cruising away. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Number 21.
As if 3 weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian. So now the difference is 3.
The attendance for this match was 71,600.
Knocks it out wide. This looks promising. Milan looking to pass their way through. Alexander-Arnold. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Pulisic delivers. He rises! No, not the best of headers. Bensebaini. Neymar. Sara. Neymar. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Rabiot. Bartasagi. He's had it taken off him. Sara takes control of it and he's on the move. Modric. Salmakas. Pulisic. And here's Schick. That has ended up in no man's land. Modric. Pulisic. Now it's Modric. Milan finding their passes. Now Modric, looking tidy in possession here. Nice physical challenge. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge.
Substitution for Manchester United.
He's having a good look here.
Gakpo.
A real chance then
Coming on
to...
the field is
Modric!
Number 18.
No, he's missed it. Fernandez. Oh, what a mistake! Modric!
Substitutions taking place.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And now they can spring out of defence. Pass somewhat off target. Sara. Neymar. Now it's Sara. Well timed, excellent interception. Pavlovic. Ricci. Pavlovic. And it's Salmakas. Pulisic. And it's Rabiot. Played out to the left flank. Now it's Hazard. Neymar. Bartasagi. Now that looks a decent ball.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space...
Header! And he's quick to get it clear again. Just 5 minutes left. Ricci wins the duel this time. Now it's Fulkrug. Rafael Leao. Hazard can see things others simply cannot. Vardiol. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And the referee's come over. It's a red card. Milan are down to 10 men.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 11, Hazard. Number 10, Neymar.
Van Dijk.
Number 13,
Now it's Mbappe.
Fernandez.
Saint-Maximin.
Coming on the field.
And that has been clubbed away.
Messi. Number 8, Saint-Maximin.
Added time going up here. It's 3 minutes.
Eduardo Camavinga.
Looking to go deep. Oh, smashing header. Now, who's going to be first to this?
Added time.
Batshuayi. Here's Rafael Leao. And he's managed to get free. Courtois claims comfortably. And that's it. Milan suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis and scrutiny to come. It was a poor show all round. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So off we go then. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Robert Lewandowski. He's just about the perfect all-round striker, not least because he can finish equally well with both feet, Peter. It's not all about his finishing, though. He's always on the shoulder, looking for that ball in behind, and that prevents the opposition defence from getting too high or, indeed, getting too comfortable.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. Now it's Forlan. Serginho. And here's Lewandowski. Lewandowski proves just a little bit too strong. Modric. And it's Modric. That's Rabiot. That has not gone well. That is good alertness. Modric. He's looking wide. Nothing significant to report up to this point, but we are still very early in the game. Out to the right. Played back into the centre. De Winter. Can he get on the end of this? Gabbia kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And it's Rabiot.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. It's a pretty loose pass.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Pass somewhat off target. Rabiot. Modric. And it's made its way. Pulisic! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead. Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
After 19 minutes,
Milan have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
The referee's awarded a free kick.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
He's shaping up to have a crack from here.
Well, this is his opportunity to make the stage his own here.
And it's Van Dijk. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Van Dijk is onto this. He's having a shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Alexander-Arnold really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. Up he goes! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. He's had it taken off him. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Tries to play it through. Now it's Rafael Leao. Serginho. He's shifting through the gears here. Tomori deals with that comfortably. That has ended up in no man's land. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Can he get it through? Played into space out wide. That is a brilliant interception. Rivaldo. Modric. Shifted it to the flank. Now, can they get him away? And that has sent him sprawling. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down. And it's Valverde. It's Forlan. Great ball, and he's in here. It's Lewandowski! Oh, split-second reaction.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
It's their second corner of the game. Oh, what a climb! That'll be a throw-in. Now it's Valverde.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Now it's Forlan. 5 minutes till the break. Modric, who does have an assist to his name. Now it's Fulkrug. Valverde. Forlan. Serginho. And this is Forlan. Can he finish? And he hits the net. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong...
Has a shot! Serginho. Alexander-Arnold. There is the half-time whistle. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1.
For our World Charity Fund.
Second period then underway.
There's no respite if you're being chased down like this.
Serginho gets a foot in here. He's picked his way through. No, that's been intercepted. Rabiot. Now Pulisic. Now that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. And this is Forlan. And he was quick to react. It'll be a throw-in. Serginho is one whose deliveries we all know about. He's found a way through. He's gone for goal! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, what has happened here? Oh, that's neat. Serginho receives it in a good position here. Tomori did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Serginho.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Forlan has found the net here, of course, and it's Serginho. Now it's Lewandowski, and that has found him in acres of space. And the finish! That's another chance! Goal! Al Hilal! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Akanji does well to get it back. Rivaldo.
Milan really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Salmakas puts them all in. And Dijk gets it clear. Stood up well to him there. He is through here. Robertson. Oh, good play on the left-hand side here. It's gone out for a throw-in. It's a quick ball upfield. Not the most accurate pass. Rabiot. Looking to play him in. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Donnarumma clears. Forlan. And that's been won straight back. Here's a sharp little ball here. And he's onside. Real chance! And yes, it's there! And this is getting better and better.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
Al Hilal go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now. Pulisic really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
He's tried one! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
That's more like it. They have to force the issue, and that's the way to do it.
Number 27.
Al Hilal making consecutive changes here. Got amongst the goals here, and now he takes his leave.
I think he's put in a good shift, and their fans appreciate that. I think he can feel pretty happy with the contribution he's made.
Oh, that's fabulous. Messi. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Rafael Leao going full tilt down the left. He's under a lot of pressure there. And it's Bartasaghi. Rafael Leao. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Rabiot. Looking for a runner. Can he latch on to this?
Substitution on the field. Number 13.
The changes then in quick succession.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Just 5 minutes left. And it's Robertson. Now it's Rivaldo. He's got away. Rivaldo! A finish of the highest order, and they are cruising away.
Goal! After 89 minutes is
Al Hilal grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy.
Rivaldo.
Modric. 4 added minutes on the board. And here's Salamakas. Crosses it in. And it's hoisted clear. Rivaldo, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
That's tidy. And he's managed to get free. Showing good feet. And we're done. Milan can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were ultimately made to pay for their inability to kill it off. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So off we go then. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's 4-3-3.
Yes, and the importance of this formation is not to allow the midfield free.
Can he finish? Marvellous goal!
Can you think of a better way to have started this game? Talk about how to stamp your authority on things. You've just seen it.
A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And back to the keeper they go. Szoboszlai, Gundogan. Schick is onto this. Salmakers. Foot in. Looking for the run. It's a threatening ball. And a chance! Oh, it's hit the post. Gundogan. Fulkrug. Now it's Selmakers. Floated through. Gabriel kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Vinicius Junior. And the keeper's got it again. Mignon sends that a long way. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. De Winter. Now it's Rafael Leao. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And Dyke with the slide tackle there. Now it's Schick.
Well, I wouldn't quite...
Could be danger here. Has a look and plays it forward. Spread out to the left. And it's Modric. Rabiot. And Tomori. Salamakers. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. And that's going to be a booking. I do think he's feeling the effects of that tackle. Modric considers his options, and this an opportunity to pull level. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Vermin.
Bragantino really have found that they're getting more space out wide, and I can see now there's a lot of activity developing in that area, Peter.
Yeah, it's busy in there, isn't it?
Yeah, the wide players are doing their stuff and are grabbing the attention right now.
Now it's Pulisic. In with the challenge. Vinicius Junior. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Rafael Leao plays it in. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. But they've got it again. Modric. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Gundogan. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Modric. Gabia. Schick puts his foot on the gas. Well, clearly he didn't mean it that way, and he is as disappointed as anyone.
Oh, what a dampener that was, just when we were hoping he'd turn up the heat.
And here's Schick. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. And it's Neves. He's... Oh, shooting chance! It's in! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
He has found the way through. There's the shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Schick actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. Soboslai plays it short. And the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Tries to pass it through. Soboslai got a long way forward to join the attack. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He is through here. Tries a shot! It's in! With half-time at hand! Perfect timing! That was a given. It always was.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Oh, we have a...
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He's a sharp little ball here. Gabia. Salmakas. And it's Modric. To Rabiot. Now that looks a decent ball. Spread neatly. That'll be a throw. Back in once more. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Now it's Rafael Leao. And now the breakaway. He's got away. And there's the end of the first half. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football. And it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
He's having a go! Keeper's not concerned by that.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Salmakas. Tomori. Modric. For Salamakas. And here's Fulkrug. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. He's found a way through. And there's the shot! Oh, that's a waste.
Milan have found chances hard to come by, so that's perfectly understandable.
And it's made its way to him. Oh, that's shot a goal! He's scored! AC Milan are all square. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Bragantino really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a
Fulkrug! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Cleared without hesitation. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And he's worked it through. Fermin receives it in a great chance!
Fermin really had a clever trick to shake off his opponent then, but he's left shaking his own head in disappointment.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
Davinta gets across to intercept that. Rabiot.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And here's Rafael Leao. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Pulisic stood up well to him there. Vermeer. It's a promising position. It's a throw-in. Now it's Rafael Leao. It's going to be another throw. Gundogan. And that is as far as they're going to go. And that's a throw-in. And that's another throw.
Substituição em campo. Camisa 16. Camisa 10.
And it's Serginho. Now it's Rafael Leao. It's a good run down the right. Davinta gets over and intercepts. Serginho is one whose deliveries we all know about. Nice bit of trickery. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Davinta gets a foot in here. Now it's Rafael Leao. In towards the back stick. Gabriel clears. Foden carries the ball down the right. Neatly clipped into space. It's sick! Oh, should have put that away.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
Substituição em campo. Camisa 5.
Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 18, camisa 82.
Milan will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. Rafael Leao! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, he looked pretty much unstoppable there. The only thing missing was the finish, of course.
Rafael Leao.
That was lovely, that.
And he's managed to get free.
Milan really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
He's shifting through the gears here. Tries to get it clear.
Foden really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
It's clean! Now who's going to be... That's another chance! Just off target.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards. Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
And he's managed to gift it back. Foden gets into some space. Delivers the ball. There's the header! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, it really shouldn't be allowed to happen again. It needs to be dealt with at source.
Now it's full Krug. Rafael Leao is in a really good position out wide. And here's Kane, and he's surging through. Oh, can he finish? And he's heaved it away. Salamakers on a strong run down the right. That's that, the end. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end, not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. Füllkrug taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Milan certainly...
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. There's the whistle. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, the winger Lee Kang-in is a very interesting player, Peter, because there's something almost unique about the way he dribbles, the close ball control, the ability to break those lines. Easily one of the best prospects to emerge out of South Korea in recent times.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. Spread it left. He's in space and looking for options. Oh, well played, well played. Now it's Messi. Davids. Now it's Lee Kang-in. And he's picked out the run. He's in a great face-to-face with the keeper. And he shoots! Hits off target and by quite a way.
That's a shame, Peter. Such a great run, but he didn't have that clinical edge.
Davinta does well to get it back. Modric. Now it's Pulisic. Messi. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too...
Tries a shot! And it's come back out to him. Goal! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Milan finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Bartesaghi. Rabiot. Xabi Alonso with the foul. And it's Modric. And here's Pulisic. That is good strength. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. He's beaten the last man. Chance for a shot! It's in! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
So that's two now without reply.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Messi is onto this. Oh, he's been quite a chance! And it's there! And they're at it again in double quick time. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Rafael Leao. Oh, red, nice interception. Davinta kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now it's Pulisic. Oh, that's clever. Oh, this is takes a shot! Sticks it away! And they are right back within touch! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Milan.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So we're up and running. Indonesia have gone 4-3-3. Jim, how do you interpret that?
Yes, and the importance of this formation is not to allow the midfield three and the attacking three to become too detached from one another. If that happens, then pressure can quickly be applied via the counter-attack, and you can be exposed defensively. So compactness can't be compromised, and you need talkers in this team. You need...
Big chance! Goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So, a breakthrough already. Rafael Leao receives it in a good position here. Searching pass he's played there. Rabiot. Modric. That's Rabiot. Now this could be a chance. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. That's really well manoeuvred.
This is the time you need that pace.
Salmakers. And it's made its way to him. Nicely weighted ball. Thinks about the shot and he shoots! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Pulisic has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Salmakers. And it's Modric. Modric. Knocks it into space. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. No, it's come to nothing. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
He's being urged to shoot. Rafinha! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Rafinha is offering a wry smile there. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Rafinha! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Tries to pass it through. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Milan are behind here, despite their domination of possession. And he's only too happy to take that back. Stood up well to him there. Modric.
Milan are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Over to the left. And it's Batasagi. Batasagi goes on a charge down the left. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. That has not gone well. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. And it's Modric. Batasagi. Great vision. Rafael Leao receives it in a wide position. Done delicately. And this is Neymar. No, that's been intercepted.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed. We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Howson gets rid without sophistication. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Rabiot. Oh, that's well spotted. And the pass is intercepted. And the ball's gone astray. Aimed beyond the defence. Flings in across. Rabiot cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
He's found a way through. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. De Winter. Modric. And Tomori. Lovely pass, but can he get there? De Winter. And it's half-time here. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the supports have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And we are back underway.
Milan can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Delivers the ball. And he's taking no chances there. They've played it short. Tries a shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
He's a sharp little ball here. That is good alertness. He's in a great position here. Rafinha. Rijkaard. Indonesia finding their passes. He's away! Played out to the left flank. Salmakers. The message is clear, none shall pass. Rabiot. That has been slung wide. He's shifting through the gears here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's full Krug. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Pass somewhat off target. Still chasing the game, trailing by one. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. So we've reached the hour mark. Now that looks a decent ball, and he's made sure that's not getting through. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Applies the finish! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Pulls it back. Rafinha! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Tomori. Rabiot. Pressure coming in from all directions.
Rabiot really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Played out to the right. Vardiol does well to get it back. That's been cut out, well played. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. It's a pretty loose pass.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply. I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want...
Point-blank header! No, not the best of headers.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Number 6.
Indonesia choosing to make the first change.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
That's good running with the ball. Rijkaard tries to play it through. Oh, played right into his path. He's had a shot! Oh, wonderful! What a goal! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball, and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Shoots! Yes! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
3-0 and thinks shapes to shoot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Nicely aimed pass. Chance for a shot! It's in! Yet another goal in an awesome performance! They are in complete charge! Simplicity itself.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Substitution for Indonesia, number 17.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
To replace him is
Indonesia are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Can he get it through? Now it's Pulisic.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
Now it's Mbappe. Tomori does really well to win the ball there.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Tomori goes sliding in. Salmakas. Can he get on the end of this? Salamakas. And he has been fouled there. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Substitution for Indonesia, number 25, Neymar. Coming on the field is number 15.
Just eases him off the ball. Now it's Pulisic. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Good ball, good take. And he cuts out the supply. And that's it. Milan cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable, who simply brushed them off.
We are glad
Well,
to
after all
inform
of
you
that, Jim,
today's
what are you
match day
thinking?
programs
Well,
are
there was a
available-
distinct...